Willie D Live.
Have you had that one case that made you rethink the way that you go about doing your job?
Yep.
What now? Can you share what that
Yeah,
was?
it was I think anything with children is always really hard because as someone who does not have a child but who loves children, because they're powerless, and this was a case involving the death of a child. And anytime you see medical examiner photos showing a 9-year-old with a bullet to their head, and you hear a 911 call with a mother kind of like audibly reciting what she's seeing as her 9-year-old daughter has been shot in the head, it shapes you.
No, was this like with a stray bullet, or did somebody purposely shoot a 9-year-old in the
Purposely.
head? Who was this, like a father, stepfather? Or something?
It was a ex-boyfriend. Ex-boyfriend broke into the house, shot the mom and the 9-year-old.
What happened to that uncivilized mutt?
He was convicted, and because he was charged with capital murder, he is spending his life in prison without parole.
Yeah.
And so those are the moments where you kind of just like, you got to take a deep breath. You got to go on a vacation, take a few days off to really reconcile what you just saw. Because in our world, we see a lot of very, very like hard, bad, like we just see a lot. And we get so used to it. Like even the way me and my friends like even talk about cases, I'm like, this is not normal. We should not be talking about crime like this. But because it's what we see every day, just like a doctor, I'm sure, would talk about like medicine in this way. But I think when you step back and you realize I probably need some time to myself to just like regroup and reconcile, that's always helpful.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Because I was thinking, like you said, you might go on a vacation, but sometimes you don't have that luxury. So how do you compartmentalize those type of thoughts? And, how do you process that? I used to have a radio show back in the mid-90s, and I used to do a lot of social political commentary. And, some of the things that I saw people doing to people just so horrific, especially when you start talking about children.
Yeah.
Whew, man. I'm telling you, it was so I only did the show once a week. But it would take me like 3, 4, 5 days to recharge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's heavy.
It is. Yeah. And I think consumption is really important. Like when I am not on the bench, I don't really talk about work. Like I live a very present, like in the moment, like life. And like I like to do things that are unserious and easy when I am not working. So I like to watch shows that don't require a lot of thought. Like you'll find me watching a reality TV show or things that are light. Like I don't watch the news.
Don't watch baddies though. You're not watching.
I don't
baddies.
watch baddies.
Yeah,
I don't know what baddies is, but like, what's wrong with baddies?
It's probably the worst thing on TV. Women fighting all.
I don't want to see that.
Fighting all day, every day.
Yeah, no. I don't want to see fighting.
Yeah.
I want to see like just like easy things, like family-friendly shows. Like
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I do the same thing. My go-to is The Neighborhood.
Yeah,
the show with Cedric the Entertainer. Yeah, I watch stuff like that. Mike Epps sitcom.
Funny stuff that's light. I don't even watch the news. My job is the news. I don't watch the news.
Yeah.
I don't watch any sort of crime documentary. I can't watch any of that. It's overconsumption.
Yeah.
It's like I'm hearing it at work, then I go home and I'm hearing it. No, I don't need to hear it. And I think that protects my mental space because when I'm here or like when I'm doing something with friends, I'm present in those moments and I'm not talking about work. Unfortunately, I'm surrounded by a lot of people who are also doing very well in their respective fields. So we're not competing about who has the most serious job or who is doing something that's important because we're all doing things that are important. And we are actually like friends with each other because we enjoy each other's company and we just like to have a good time. So that also helps having a good village and community of people around you.
Yeah.